Welcome to the latest episode of The Claw's Corner. Most people know my next guest as the host of the extremely popular talk show Couch Confessions with Lisa. She has also made appearances in cult classic shows and movies such as The Risley Brothers, Animal Behavior, Bernice 2, and was top billing in Stalker and Lisa, a film by Tricky Rock, and much, much, much more. Of course, I'm talking about the iconic actress and host, Lisa. We all know what she's done, but does anyone really know who she is? It goes back to the mid-1920s when her grandfather Frank and her grandmother, also named Lisa, both stars of vaudeville, created a union to help their friends in vaudeville get the health insurance and increased pay they so fairly deserved. Show business and human rights activism seemed to run in the family. Her father, John, and mother, also named Lisa, both stars of stage and screen, marched with Martin Luther King Jr. back in 1963, as well as volunteering in Bobby Kennedy's campaign for president in 1968. These four people had a profound influence on Lisa's character. In 8th grade, she shaved her head to show unity for her fellow classmate that lost his hair to cancer. 26 other students followed her lead. By the time she graduated college, she was bitten by the showbiz bug herself. She auditioned for the Blue Man Group, and she was told in no uncertain terms that women were just not allowed. What did she do? She colored her body silver and formed her own group called Lisa's Silver Hammer, inspired by her favorite Beatles song, Maxwell's Silver Hammer. It never took off, but just like her parents, she went into acting. And it didn't take long until she met legendary filmmaker and editor extraordinaire John Bristol of the award-winning Elmwood Productions, and the rest, as they say, is history. I can already see that this is going to be one of my most fun and interesting interviews. So without further ado, please welcome human rights activist, star of stage and screen, and talk show host. She is so cool that just like Prince, Madonna, and Sting, she only needs one name. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the queen of show business, Lisa. So Lisa, so glad to finally have you in the show. How the hell are you? She might be a little shy. All right, I'll move on to the next question. All right, so how does it feel to be named queen of show business at such an early age? You don't say. Wow, that's interesting. I never would have guessed that. All right, on to the next one. You have done so much in such a short time. So tell me, please, Lisa, what motivates you? All right, on to the next question then. You've done so much, as I mentioned in the intro. Movies, TV, talk shows. You've done so much in human rights activism. So tell me, what are you most proud of? Never would have guessed that. Really? Okay. Hey, it's my show, but you're on it, so whatever you want to say. So tell me, Lisa, where do you see yourself in 10 years from now? Can somebody get me a coffee? Thank you. All right. I have one last question for you. I'm sorry if it was a little too grilling for you, but what is it like working with legendary director and editor extraordinaire John Bristol? Wow. Okay, we may have to censor that last question. Whew. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. That was talk show host, actress, human activist, Lisa. Thank you very much. We will see you next time here in the Claw's Corner. Have a great night, everybody. Somebody cut the camera. Just hit the pause button. Are we still on? So Lisa, what are you doing tonight?